Using images to stop the scroll. Images, it's funny because there's been this explosion of availability of really high quality stock images, sometimes for really low cost or free, but you're actually telling us go in a different direction. What do you think about images when we want to craft a really good, effective ad?
So on social media, the thing that we're finding that performs best time and time and time again is not stock photos, not really highly art directed, really polished photos, but organic photos where everything's not perfect. There's no set design or art or minimal art direction. And the reason that works is because it really fits in with the feed. It looks like content that people are seeing from their friends and family. So you're gonna really fit in nicely with the feed and be seen as content that they're likely to consume. And we see this time and time again with the campaigns that we run. We've tested stock photos versus just everyday photos of normal people shot on an iPhone, and 9 times out of 10 the organic photos, as long as the content there and the motion is there and there's something interesting about it, perform way better than polished stock images. And the second thing I'll say about imagery in your ads is don't be afraid to use metaphors for things that aren't literal to what you're selling. So an example would be, we recently completed a campaign for COVID training for small businesses. So how to position your business for the second wave of COVID. This launched in December and it's done now. But the best ad creative that we had was an image of a huge, it was really kind of an oil painting sort of thing of a huge tidal wave that must have been 30 feet tall and a tiny little sailboat floating underneath. And we just did a simple memification of that, and we titled the tidal wave COVID-19, and we titled underneath the wave Unprepared Small Businesses. So that really creates this arresting image where you're metaphoricizing. I don't know what the word would be. You're creating a metaphor. You're creating a powerful visual image.
Creates a little bit of humor.
Yeah, and it's a powerful visual image to communicate. Like, if you don't make a change now, you're going to be the sailboat.
Yeah.
And this is the tidal wave coming for you. So don't be afraid to use metaphorical images and different pictures to personify the idea you're trying to communicate.
So not a polished piece of art, but a mix of text and images that sort of conveys a certain joke or a bit of humor.
Right.
That's great.
Right.